Hi everybody, I hope you're all well. Tonight it's going to be tandoori chicken. Well, not technically tonight, but I'm going to marinate overnight, and so it'll be tomorrow's dinner. But I am actually quite excited because I've never made anything like this before. I've tend to have avoided spices most of my adult life, being a Korma type of girl. But tandoori chicken, Al said, yeah, try that, because I mean he loves his spices and whatnot. So yeah, I thought, yeah, let's give that a go, because it's yogurt and lots of spices. So I've gathered them all together, and they will be listed at the end, the cost breakdown in the description and in the comments, like a full how to, you know, the recipe, etc. So yeah, come and have a look at the ingredients. So I've got some chicken thighs. I've actually trimmed them and whatnot, and then there's a yogurt, then the spices. This is garlic and fresh ginger, lazy ginger and lazy garlic, and lemon juice. So to start with, I'm going to put the yogurt in the bowl, mix the spices and the ginger and garlic and lemon, mix it all up, and then add the chicken thighs, and then put the lid on, put this lid on, and stick it in the fridge overnight. So yeah, I'm going to put you up there and then crack on and start cooking, well, marinating. So see you in a bit. I completely forgot, you may have noticed a new air fryer. It's not going to replace the Ninja. I'm going to use it in tandem, and I'm very pleased because this is huge. And in fact, I'm planning on cooking the tandoori chicken in it tomorrow. So check it out though. Look at the size of it. It's a 6.4 litre dual blaze. So it has the one at the bottom and one at the top. Yeah, very excited. That will be in addition to my Ninja. And in fact, what I'm doing is I'm going to cover this completely, the hob, in a top lid type thing. Put the Cosori on top of that. There'll be an induction hob here for pots, you know, and then the Ninja will go back in its place. So yeah, I wish I'd done that a lot earlier, what with the cost of living, etc, etc. But still, you know, better late than never. So I stopped using the gas essentially. Yeah, that's really good. I'm waiting for the lid to arrive for this. That should come in a post very soon, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully it comes undamaged because it's quite flat and large, but it's made of metal, so it should be pretty good, and I've measured it, so it should fit fine. So I'm looking forward to that arriving. So now I'm going to get back to the marinating of all of this. See you in a bit. So I'm going to start the marinade. There you go. And that's going to go in the fridge until tomorrow. And I've got this lovely airtight lid. So that is absolutely brilliant. It's the first time I've used these lids. Really love that. Brilliant. Right, I'm going to put that in the fridge, and I'll see you tomorrow. It will be a couple of seconds. The wonders of editing. See you in a bit. Right, well, I've never marinated anything this long. And I've got Jimmy's lurgy. Great. So if I look rough as old boots, it's because I've got Jimmy's lurgy. But hey ho, the show must go on. I've given myself a bit of a hard task here because I've never marinated anything this long before, which is great, and I think it's brilliant, and I hope it turns out well. It's tandoori chicken, but I'm also doing a lemon rice. Now I will link the recipes where I found these from. I'll link them in the description or comments or wherever you can do the link, because they're all right. But the thing about the lemon rice is I haven't got most of the ingredients, so I've kind of adapted. But it sounds lovely, and I thought, you can substitute. It said you can substitute curry leaves for coriander leaves. You can substitute peanuts for cashew nuts. And I've got a bag of free cashew nuts from Lidl from the app, so that's handy for me. I will put it down as a cost breakdown in terms of how much it might cost if I had paid for it, just so you can see the budget version of it, if you like. So we're going to have tandoori chicken, which is chicken thighs, lemon rice and green beans as a sort of side. Hopefully I'm going to throw this all together. And the lemon rice, in the recipe it was describing it as being cooked in an instant pot, but I don't have one of those, and it did give a way of doing it when you have cooked rice. So I've got to cook my rice, and then kind of, it says fry off the cashew nuts, ginger, turmeric, half a cup of water, some coriander leaves, and then you kind of cook it for 2 minutes. Then you add the lemon juice, and then you add that to the cooked rice. But that's all got to be done just at the very last minute, because obviously you want it to sort of time in with the cooked chicken. And that's the thing, I'm going to be using this for the first time. This isn't going to be my setup. I want my Ninja back here, and this will go on top of the hob when the hob cover comes, but that hasn't arrived yet. And I'll have an induction hob. I wish I'd done this a long time ago with the induction hobs, but better late than never, as it were. It would be great not to be able to have to use the gas hob completely. I really am looking forward to that. So anyway, but I'm using this for the first time. It's got a huge basket. It's absolutely brilliant. I can fit a normal size. Where's that cake tin? I had a cake tin. Oh yeah, it's over here. So these are normal ovens, normal size cake tins, and they go in perfectly, which is fantastic. I mean, obviously there's two there, but that's just, I dug this out of the cupboard to try, so I was really pleased with that. But yeah, so I'm going to put the chicken thighs here on top of the crisper plate, and in the recipe it said cook for 12 minutes. Then you add the onions, which you should have added a bit of oil, and then cook for another 12 minutes. But that doesn't seem like long enough to cook the chicken, so I'm probably going to extend that. Obviously I'll use the temperature probe, and we'll see, and I'll make a note of the times. And obviously it's the air fry on 200, which is, you can translate that across to the Ninja as well. This is great having this Cosori though, because it means that I can now do a lasagna, because we always have chips with our lasagna, so I want to do a lasagna in my silicone baskets, and then I'll do my chips in the Cosori. So it does open up meals, because you've got even more scope for your sides and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, let's look at this chicken. Let's get it out. Oops, hold on, I've just got to open it. So that's been marinating since yesterday, and I'm going to be putting it in the basket now. Right, I'm going to put you down, and I'll see you in a bit. So I'm just going to, oh yeah, that's right, the recipe said skin side up. Oh, he's going to be, can't get them out. Okay, skin side up. How many have I got? 4, 5, 6. So this is to feed a family for. Is that skin side up? But I can't hardly tell. Okay. So let's get this in. Oh, that's heavy. I'm weirdly nervous about using this. Isn't it funny? Right. Well, let's say it's... I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, gee. Oh, oh, right, okay. Well, you can see I've never used this before. So it's chicken, 200. I want it, the recipe said 12. So we'll say 12, but because that's when we add the onions. Air fry. Huh? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm going to say 180. I don't want to overcook. And this is a dual blaze, so presumably, obviously things don't have to be turned or shaken and all that stuff. Right. Okay. So I'm going to get on and cook the rice. Because I want to be able to do this whole business of cooking this on a frying pan, and the green beans are sort of waiting. Yeah, so I'll see you in a bit. I cannot believe how quick this is. So this is 12 minutes. It's sizzling. I've cooked the rice and it's now just sitting drained, but I want to keep it warm because I've got to cook the kind of lemony turmeric. Oh, here we go. Wow. Right, this is just stage 1 really, so I'm going to temperature check first. I'm temperature checking and then I'm going to be adding the onion. So you can see internally it's still got some way to go, but that's all good. I wasn't expecting it to be cooked, so let's just scatter this red onion. Yeah. And now add, it said another 12 minutes, which is what we'll do. Oh, wow, suppressed that by accident. Okay. Right, there we go. It's interesting, it only has it in minute form apart from seconds on the very last minute, but it's working. So I will add minutes if I've temperature check and I find it's not quite reached temperature, but in the meantime I'm going to kind of get the rice ready. So this is basically, I've got some coconut oil in here. It's basically because it called for oils I don't have in the house, not olive oil, but I did have coconut oil, a jar of it in my cupboard, and I thought, well, I'll just use a little bit of that because there's not a lot of choice otherwise. So I'm going to add the cashew nuts. And these really are to be browned as far as I understand it. I've got a little bit of ginger. It's a teaspoon of ginger, a teaspoon of turmeric. That's juice of 1 lemon. It did say 2 lemons, but that seemed plenty to me, so I'm going to leave it at that. That's half a cup of water. And I'm going to not use all of these, but I'll scatter most, and then when it's dished up, I'll scatter the remaining on the, when it's all plated up. So I'm just going to let these cook off for a little bit, sort of browned, and then I'll come back to you. See you in a bit. So I've added a spoonful of the lazy ginger, a spoonful of turmeric, and a handful of coriander, and I'm going to add the water. I'm going to let this cook off for 2 minutes. That's what the recipe says to do anyway. And I'll be adding the lemon juice after the 2 minutes, and then you add the rice. And that's how you get your lemon chicken. Oops. This is my version of the actual recipe because I didn't have the ingredients, but it will do. So yeah, got 5 minutes left on the chicken. Should we have a peek and a temperature test? Come on, let's do it. Oh. The smell, absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm absolutely amazed about the timings. I didn't think it'd be that quick. We're going to hit 70. I mean, I want it to hit 75. So, and it's still got 5 minutes to go, which is absolutely perfect. Wow. So that's cooking. So this is literally only just, yeah. So I want this to reduce down, and I'll be chucking in the rice. Or no, it did say add this on top of the rice and mix. So that's what I'll do. So I've obviously got to add the lemon juice in a minute. Yeah. So I'll be back in a tick. Okay, we've got 2 minutes to go. So I'm going to do a temperature check because I want to add the. Wow, they look good. Flipping it. I want to add the that turmeric lemon thing to the rice. This is literally going to serve up in about a few minutes. I can't believe how quick this is. And you're steaming up a bit there. Close, but I might add a few more minutes because I want it to hit 75. So I'll leave it to run out and then I'll add some minutes if it's still not hitting 75. Just a few, it won't take long, I reckon. See you in a bit. So while we're waiting for that, I thought I'd add, or try to add, one-handed. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we'll do our best. I will scrape out that saucepan. I'm not going to let anything go to waste in terms of potential sauce. See how this rice looks. Oh, that smells good. I only added the lemon juice at the very end before I threw it in this saucepan. So the lemon juice is going to be literally not cooked off, which is good. So, right. I want this to stay hot, so I'm going to put the lid back on. I will scrape that out back into there, but let's deal with this. Okay. All quick temperature check then. You never know, that last 2 minutes might have done the job. Oh, steam you up. Okay. Oh, it's all go. Come on, temperature, let's get to 75. I might actually, do you know what, I might actually put it up to 200. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. Right, let's add a few minutes. 200. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't. Does it go all the way down like that? Oh, it goes quick. Oh no, 200. What am I doing? Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. This should be it now. Right, so I scraped out the remaining bits. Look at that. That looks fantastic. That's still very well. Literally seconds to go now on the extra. We should be hitting the temperature now, so let's check, and then I'll be plating up and we'll be doing a taste test. Okay. Whoa. Oh. They look good. Right, let's test them. Ooh, turn it on will help. Oh yeah, well, that's over 75, so that's going up. I expect if I'd probably put it on 200 to start with, or that's hitting 80. Oh yeah, everything's cooked. Oh, what's that going to? It stops at 78. Last one. Ooh. Alright, well, that's close enough. That's 75. Okay, I'm going to plate up and I shall see you in a bit. There you go, 4 meals, 4 tandoori chickens with lemon rice and green beans. Oh, delicious. Right, I'm going to give everybody their dinner and come back for a taste test. See you in a bit. Oh, check that out. Just do the thumbnail. See, I can't see a thing because my eyes are blurry. So, I mean, my vision's blurry. So I don't know what I look like when I'm doing this on the camera. Right, let's go for a taste test. Let's try the rice first. I don't know whether it's because I've got a cold, but I think I've lost a little bit of taste at the moment, which is a bit unfortunate. But I can get the lemon. The lemon's coming through, but it might be stronger than I'm getting because unfortunately, I don't know if you can hear it. The lemon, I think the lemon's strong, but I can't. Yeah, let me try the tandoori chicken. Oh, that's really tasty. Maybe these two juices of juices of 2 lemons, because I'm getting that. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's really tasty. The spice, because they carry on, don't they? They're sort of carrying on doing their thing. The spices that I added, into the yogurt marinade. Oh, and the chicken is so juicy. Oh. Let's try the rice again. I could taste the coriander there. Oh, that's really nice. I'm going to go and enjoy my dinner. Thank you all so much for watching. And thank you, Bimbo Clack, aka Jim, for your super thanks. And thank you, everybody, for your lovely comments. And I'll see you on the next one. There will be an update on the allotment soon, but what with the freezing weather and me getting poorly and all that malarkey. But I'm definitely planning on going there as soon as it's sort of, the weather gets a bit better and I feel better. I can't wait. So have a good one. And what is it? Oh, it's Friday. This is going out on Friday. So have a lovely weekend. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.